So let me go ahead and go to installed LibreOffice Impress. And first thing I do is I pick a look and feel, so it's a template. You can actually get a template for PCC presentations. And let me go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go back to Firefox and PCC presentation template, marketing templates, and then there should be a zip file that you can grab here. I probably passed it already. So there's flyer templates, posters, brochures, Google slide presentations, presentation template 1, and let me actually download that. So I want an ODP document. That's OpenOffice or LibreOffice. Okay, so it should be there. And then I'm going to go back to here. Unfortunately, I think I might need to open this separately. So let me open Mark Downloads PCC presentation template. Good. All right. And then I have some sample slides here that I can just start editing, or I can delete them. So let me save this as Mark Documents LibreOffice Lab, and let's save this Linux presentation. And then I'm not, so ODP is for Open Doc presentation. You could just save the template as an OTP file for template, but I'm going to save it as a presentation, and PPTX is what you'd want to save it if you were giving it to your professor. So that's what will open in PowerPoint. So let me save it as ODP right now. And then I'm going to edit it, and when I'm done with it, I'm going to save it as a PPTX as well. So let's go ahead and do which and then let's put the date here, so 10/9/2023. Actually, it looks fancier if you use the words. So 2023. Okay, so there's my first slide. And then this one I'm just going to delete. So here's the general blank, and most of your slides are going to follow this template. So you have a title at the top. So we'll do factors to consider when choosing a template. I'm sorry, when choosing a distro. Now, I'm not going to give you a whole class on how to put together a good presentation, but I will say the biggest mistake that people make when they're doing a presentation is they put everything they're planning on saying as text on each slide. And so they have bullets with basically paragraphs of text. And then when they actually deliver the presentation, what they do is they read the slide. And that is the least interesting presentation you can possibly deliver, is one that's based on you reading text. that the audience could easily read for themselves without having to listen to you. So what you should do instead of putting all the words there is you should use the bullets on the slide to organize your thoughts. So like 1 or 2 words ideally, at most 4 or 5 words per bullet, that just basically tell you what the next topic is that you want to talk about. And then know the material and just be able to speak around those bullet points. So what I want to do here is in my document, actually, where is my document? Here. So these 6 things are going to be my 6 bullets. So just the word usage, no additional text. So what do we want here? So we're going to do usage, hardware, software, stability, documentation, and community. And what's the last one? Previous experience with Linux. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Doesn't need to be particularly complicated. And this is all you will need when you're delivering the talk. Okay, so then this one, I'm going to have my usage stats. So title will be popularity of different distros. And this time I want to paste in my picture. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and copy it. Control C to copy and then paste. Actually, let's get rid of that. Move this here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and just center it, I guess. All right, that's probably fine. And then so let's do a conclusion slide. And then we'll conclusion is Ubuntu or Debian would be good choices. So and then why popularity. So this is not good. So this text at this bullet level is black on a dark blue background. So let me not use this template here. I'm going to use the same template I used on the previous slide. Okay, I'm just going to copy this and paste another copy and then edit it. So this is going to be the conclusions. I'm going to get rid of that and have a bulleted list instead. Okay, I'm just going to copy this bulleted list and paste it here. Okay, so conclusions, and then usage, daily driver. So usage is daily driver, hardware is modest, software, stability, important. The last thing you want is a daily driver that crashes all the time. Documentation and community is also very important because you're going to be learning how to use it. And then previous experience is going to be low. So, and then choice. That. All right, so there's my conclusions, and then Thank you. Any questions? So there's my presentation. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Control S to save. And then I'm also going to do save as. And I'm in my LibreOffice lab folder. I'm going to save it as PPTX. And yes, I want to use that format. I'm going to close all these documents just to make sure that everything got saved. If I had made any changes, it would have said something. And that's it. So I'm going to switch over to Windows. I'm going to open these documents and we're going to see what it looks like to a Windows user.